Hello, how are you? I'm good. I'm poppin' like always. You know how it is. Just recently, like today and yesterday, TGS happened and Capcom talks about a lot of stuff, about the new Resident Evil 8 and the new Monster Hunter Rise. And that's the one I'm going to talk about. Resident Evil 8, just saying, they talk not much about the story, only what they felt like Resident Evil 8 should be and the thoughts behind the idea of Resident Evil 8. It was basically just that, not too much information, but we'll get more in the winter, at least this is what they say. But Monster Hunter Rise, we got a lot of gameplay. It was sick. Dude, if I had a Switch, I would be on it. I really enjoy Monster Hunter. It's a special kind of franchise. I never played too much because it was mainly for Nintendo consoles, Right now it's a Switch, but it was I think 3DS, Wii U, that got a lot, and those were the big ones, the main games of the franchise. There was for the PSP, but I didn't feel those were main games because it was basically expansion from each other. Freedom 2 was basically an expansion for Freedom 1, and Freedom Unite was an expansion for Freedom 2. Except the third portable, I think that's how it is called. That was different. And PS2 probably in my country wasn't that big of a franchise, but I'm going to show my thoughts and opinion about the Monster Hunter Rise and his gameplay, which I thought was pretty cool, I gotta say. What I saw from the first gameplay was basically that the game feels much faster than Monster Hunter World. At least we can see the character really jumping around, he can do wall jumps and all that type of stuff. He also has I don't really know what's that. I think it's a grappling hook, but you have a firefly grabbed onto it, so it's kind of grappling hook with a firefly for faster movement. It's pretty cool. It's pretty different. Monster Hunter World, just to run around, was pretty slow. Also, another thing was you have a new animal. It's not just the Pavico, or what the hell it's called, the little cat. It's not the little cat anymore. Now you have a big dog, a big wolf probably, called Palamute, and you can ride it. And he's another companion. Pretty cool. I think pretty sick. The style of the game seems a lot more cartoonish and really Japanese style. That's what I thought. The map seems smaller. You can go over the mountains to get to the other side of the map. It seems smaller, but it seems more open. It seems actually open. In the first gameplay, the weapon was the dual blades, which I thought they were cool. It felt the same as Monster Hunter World. The monster, I think his appearance was not used, but it resembles a lot of Jagras, the great Jagras from Monster Hunter World, where it would charge at you. It's basically the same, but he has another attack where he jumps. And he also swallows his belly like great Jagras, so I didn't feel the monster too unique compared to other games and the other monster entry. In the second gameplay we can actually see something different, where you can actually take out your Pavico and have another Palamute. Well, I don't understand why it would take off your Pavico, your fucking cat. Just put another dog, cause honestly, dog is for movement and having another one, it's not that needed. When Pavico can actually do healing weapons and have condition weapons that will affect the enemy, which are incredibly useful, it's still a nice addition. I would enjoy that you can have two Pavicos, two fucking cats. That would be the greatest. One thing I thought about was in the second gameplay, they show a lot of the same in the first gameplay. They concentrate a lot in the movement of the character, so I think that the only big things in the game that are going to are the dogs and the movement. Those are the main attractions and probably the only attractions. They showed 15 minutes of movement and just walking around with the dogs and what you can do with them. So that kinda disappoints me because there's also other content that would be really nice to have. If they could have shown a unique monster, it would be really good. If they could show that some weapons will have new combos and new ways to fight, would also be great. But what they care is the movement and the dog. The long sword play felt the same as Monster Hunter, at least the combos look the same, everything looks the same, except the movement, like already I'm tired to say, it feels a lot faster. The game feels faster, but the combos and the weapon itself feels the same combos. Maybe some new flashy things appearing, some new swish swash. And in the beginning I was kinda excited. In the beginning I was excited for the game. It felt new, fresh. But the more I looked into it, it just disappoints me, because what they added to content, it's not what the game is. The main thing of Monster Hunter is you having a nice range of weapons, you know, having longsword, arrows, guns, having all that, and having a bunch of monsters, you know, and you just want to hunt a bunch of different monsters that each one of them feels different and unique. At least that's what I think it's the essence of Monster Hunter. It's not how you move and how you have another dog. Those are cool additions, but those are additions that you make after having weapons and all the monsters really good and really planned out. The weapons feel the same since I can remember almost. At least I play from in the PSP, they felt the same. Maybe one or another combo, but that happened in the 15-year time span. Kinda sucks. So I can only feel a little bit disappointed. I would like to have much more, especially the monster just felt the same as Jagras. I don't know if they're running out of ideas. It probably can be. They already did a lot of Monster Hunter, so monsters can feel kinda scarce. I can understand that. But the weapons, I think they could have changed a little bit. If they want faster movement, they could do faster combos, and the monster could also be faster. That would be equal, but the whole game would feel just faster. And what it feels fast right now, it's just the character and not the game. But these are just my thoughts and an opinion. I want to hear yours, guys. Take care of yourself. Don't drink and drive. Sleep tight. Goodbye.